You up? Good. Pour something and come sit with me. We're about to go off the record, and I mean all the way off it. No scripts, no edits, just real conversations after dark. Silk sessions, after hours, unfiltered. I'll see you inside.
Welcome. It's your girl, Mimi Michelle, your hairstylist, your author, and your podcaster. And this is Silk Sessions After Hours Unfiltered. Now, look, this is a pop-up episode that it does not have a date. It does not have a time. Just when I post, when I feel like I got something on my mind. Sometimes it may be important. Sometimes it may be funny. Sometimes I just may feel like running my mouth. As you can see, I'm in the back of my house in the Lux Lounge because that's what I named my home, the Lux Lounge. It's very comfortable, it's very inviting, and we have a good time when we're here. So look, let me get comfortable. Grab my blanket. Now, Sunday, I was invited to a Q party. It's called a Q Bowl, and every year they watch the game. They have little drawings, and it's thrown by the Q Dogs, right? So every year I'm invited, and I never go. I don't know what the problem is, but I never go. And so one of my clients, because I'm a hairstylist, had invited me to go, but I think she had forgot, and she gave my ticket to somebody else. So one of my girlfriends, she was like, Mimi, you coming? I always ask you to come. You go, what is that? Sometimes I be thinking, anyway. So it was just like some lint, I guess. So I went, and I was thoroughly impressed. First, let me say, to get me out the house, I think this is why I don't go anywhere anymore. Back when we used to go out and we would club, first of all, I'm too old to club. I don't like it. But now when you go places, you got to pay to park, you got to pay to get in, you got to pay for drinks. And by the time you get through the door, and then when we used to hang out, people danced. By the time you get in, you spend $100 damn. I'm not doing that. 100 before you get in the door at 54, that's not my thing. No ma'am, no ham, no burger, no cheese. No, ain't gonna do it. So when she invited me, I say, how much is it to park? She was like, girl, no, it's free. I said, oh, I am there. I put on my clothes. I put on my army fatigue shorts. I put on my cute little slides, and I put on my pink shirt, and I was in the building. And when I tell you, I will be back. Them Q Dogs, they fine, honey. I think if I would have went to college, because I did not go to the college. I went to Spring Branch Cosmetology College, but if I would have gone to a university, I would have dated one of them for sure, because they're aggressive, but not too aggressive where it's like, oh my God, it's kind of ill. Like I wanted something to drink. We got this over here. You can come over here and get whatever you want. Can I get you come with me to the bar? Let me get you a drink. It was just a real good time, and they fine. I have a soft spot in my heart for a fine black man. Now, some of them had kegs, some of them had six packs, but it's something about the Q Dogs. They keep their arm. They keep they fine, they arm fines. I don't know how they do it. Even when they, get a little older, they put on a little weight. They arms from here on up still look collegey, if you know what I'm saying. So that, and then when it came to the game was like on these big screens. When it came to the game, I really didn't care who won, because I don't follow football like that anymore. So after that, of course, halftime, Big Bunny, what's his name? Hold on, y'all, because I don't want to disrespect the man's name. Bad Bunny. Okay, because I didn't even know who Bad Bunny was. I had never heard of Bad Bunny, and the halftime show was popping. And I don't speak a lick of English. I know I may be the fair skin, but I am not the Spanish. I am not Puerto Rican. I am not Mexican. I am black. My mama black, my daddy was black. Now, I do tell people that I believe that there is some Asian in me, because I do like Chinese food. I think there is some Spanish or some Mexican in me, because baby, roll me up a tortilla with some stuff in the middle, or a good margarita. I love it. So I may have some of that in me. And my mama, she got her ancestry.com done, and she got a lot of African in her, so you can't tell me I ain't the black honey. She was more African than anything, and I was like, wow, I'm from the motherland, which I already knew that. But on my daddy's side, they're the Waterfords, so that's the big crystal company. So I'm pretty sure boss man got to us because you see how fair skinned I am. But anyway, so I watched Bad Bunny and I could really understand it even though I don't speak Spanish. I knew that when he was in the cane fields, and let's just say all that grass, did y'all know that was people? Oh, you could see their heads poking out the grass. But anywho, so you could tell that was supposed to be the slavery part of Puerto Rico. Because let's be clear, you do know Puerto Rico is America, right? The boat just stopped there. Okay? Puerto Ricans are black and they are American. Back to you, Bob. So, excuse me, I've been taking Mucinex. But so the sugar canes, I knew what that was. That was the slavery part where we worked the cotton fields over here, they worked the sugar cane fields over there. So then they transitioned into was supposed to be New York, where the Puerto Ricans are in New York. And the one lady in the stand, like the taco stand, is the last business standing due to regentrification. She refuses to sell. And that was actually her. And I don't know if she gave him a taco, a margarita. I don't know what she gave him, but that was bomb. I didn't realize what that was till somebody told me. So then they're climbing up the electric poles. Well, you know what that's supposed to be about? That is about Puerto Rico still not having efficient electricity. And when the hurricane came, it took forever. Our president threw paper towels at them and was talking about, I talked to their president. Nickel, you are the president. Oh my God, today. Oh my God. So then, that was that. That was pretty cool. He carried the original Puerto Rican flag, which is illegal from what I heard, because it's uh, red, white, and baby blue. Then I saw a commercial with Marshawn Lynch, and I fell in love with him all over again. Let me tell you, that boy is fine. He could be my man, and I could be his woman. Now, I may be a little bit too old for Marshawn, but I like him because he's funny. He gives back to the community. He speaks his mind, and when he don't feel like talking, he just don't. And he looked like he could handle a nice little woman like me. But anywho, and he give out turkeys and stuff for the holidays. I remember one of the guys was like, what you doing for Christmas Day? Can we get past Thanksgiving first? I'm going to be giving out turkeys. And he was like, I'll help you. Marshawn, I will help you pass out turkeys too. I'll be your turkey. But anyway, that's another conversation. And then let's talk about Corey Holcomb, because I'm trying to make it quick, because I'm trying to make Silk Sessions After Hours Unfiltered 10 hot minutes. So I was a fan of Corey Holcomb years ago, like when Wild 'N Out first started. Me and my now ex-husband, we used to watch Wild 'N Out all the time. Corey Holcomb was pretty funny. I noticed he looked like he drank a lot. Looked like he drank brown liquor before he hit the stage, because he just said whatever came in his head come out his mouth, and it's gotten worse. But I'm starting to recognize, and I've been saying this for years, that I think he has some mommy issues, because he is so disrespectful to black women, period. And oh my God, the way he talks to them, it's like, I don't know, and the way he talks about them. But then when you see what happened when he hit the girl, the other comedian, in the face, and people was, well, he didn't really punch her. He put his hands on her. And he should have came across a hood from the Midwest like me. Because after I put my hands on him back, then my people would have put their hands on him. And then I would have put them people in his life. That's why your career is crumbling, bro. You need to go sit on somebody's couch. Lay down. Lay down, lay down, lay down. And talk it out. Because your mommy issues are starting to boil up to the surface. Well, that's 9 minutes and 28 seconds, 29, 30, 32. I don't want to hold y'all for very much long. Just know that I'm going to be popping up from time to time. This time I didn't have a cocktail because it's kind of late. Y'all, it's almost midnight. And I'm going to drop it soon as I finish. And don't forget to catch Silk Sessions After Dark every Sunday at 5 p.m. on my YouTube channel at It's Mimi Michelle. We have a good time. All right, and I'm still working out the kinks because as you can see, I got rubber bands on this because my stuff is too expensive to fall and this clip don't really fit. So until I get a clip that fits, charge it to my head, not my heart. I'm not ghetto. I'm just, I know how to rig. And people who understand know what that means. I know how to nickel rig until I get what I need. All right, until next time, two fingers. Bye.